Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
And I'm Office Bloke Max.
Here we are, all three of us, ready to do a bit of stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah,
excellent.
We used to do loads and loads of stand-up comedy.
Yeah, you did. Remember?
Did a lot, but
we
then,
probably-
then we found got to the point where we'd done it all.
Not done it all, but we done. What happened was a lot of it was then COVID stand-up
right.
that came in, sort of thing. So we
yeah.
I wouldn't say we run out, but we'd covered quite a lot of.
Yeah.
Some of it was getting to be the same you wanted as
Yeah,
well with
yeah.
COVID material.
One of the guys we used to do was Josh Wolf,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we thought we'd go back and do a bit of Josh Wolf.
Yeah, it's been a
We
while.
we
I think,
liked
hasn't
him. We
it?
thought he was quite a funny guy, didn't we?
good
Yeah.
This is first time I slept with a grown woman, Josh Wolf.
Listen, guys, young guys who have fantasies about
Sound like
milfs.
Donald Trump then.
Yeah, that's what I
I'll
thought.
tell you something right now. You're not ready. I used to work at Dick's Last Resort on the river, okay? And I had a woman come to... I wasn't planning on telling this story, but... I had a woman come into Dick's. I was bartending. And she comes in with her 3 friends, and it was like a Saturday afternoon. And we were just kind of all flirting a little bit, and then her 2 friends left, and she stayed. She mid-30s, probably. And so I'd only talked to, like, young women. And so she's sitting there, and I tried, like, I was like, oh, your friends left you alone? She goes, no, I stayed. And I go, this was right when I knew I was in trouble. I go, you stayed by yourself? I'm trying to be, flex guy. I go, you stay by yourself? I go, aren't you a little scared to be here by yourself? And she goes, no, but you should be. I had a little movement right when she said that. And she slid a piece of paper over. Nobody ever talked to me like this before. She slid a piece of paper over and she goes, write your address down. I'm picking you up tonight. We're going out. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. So I get home to my house, and I'm living with 2 other dudes who are around 20, 21 years old. And I walk in, I'm super happy. And my buddy goes, why are you so happy? What are you doing? He goes, you got plans tonight? I go, yeah. He goes, what are you going to do? I go, I'm going to fuck a grown-up. Because at 21, you're mid-30s, you're a fucking grown-up. I was like, she probably does dishes and goes to the store and shit. I'm a fucking grown-up. And so I will tell you, it was the only time in my life, I didn't know what grown-ups wore on dates, and my college wardrobe was pretty limited. So I must have changed clothes, like, is this what a grown-up wears? And so finally, she pulls into the driveway in a minivan. And my buddy looks out the window and he goes, hey, Wolf, your mom's here. Dude, they told me I ran out of the house like I was going on a play date. Like, I hop into her van, right? And
Did you ever date anyone younger when you were young? Older when you were young?
No.
What about
No,
you?
basically.
You're young now.
Yeah, true. I've only been with, I think, one person younger than me.
What was
It's
his
always
name?
been over. Brilliant. There you go. Yeah, no, normally go for older.
Oh, I
Easier.
had like one of my brothers like babysitters like hit on me when I was younger.
Yeah.
When I was real young.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was proper like.
Do you need counselling? Are you all right?
Yeah, I know, right?
How young are we talking here?
Let's move on.
That was a growing up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a strange one, right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the front seat, and I've been practicing, like, I think, like, what grown-ups say to each other, you know? So I just sat there, and I put on my seatbelt. I go, so, do you want to go to dinner tonight? We go to dinner? And she goes, no, we're not going to dinner. So then I thought she was, like, one of those, like, cool, hip moms. I was like, oh, so we going dancing? She was like, no, we're not going dancing. I go, what are you doing? She goes, well, we're not leaving the van. Bing, 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 bing. She goes, you know where Breckenridge Park is? I go, yeah. She goes, we're going to go fuck in the park. And I'm like, But I will tell you this: we're dudes like 25 and under. Anybody in here 25 and under? Oh ho 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 ho. Yeah. Listen, guys, young guys who have fantasies about MILFs. I want to tell you something right now. You're not ready. You're not ready because every guy, I don't think you know, a man's ego in bed is so fragile. It's so much more fragile. You all don't know the power you have. One, that was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. That dude would never fuck another person in his life. But so you're not ready as a young person. As a young dude, you have confidence. You're not ready because a grown woman knows what she wants. You are not.
He's always wanted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if there's a dude sitting next to that girl, you're doing something wrong, just so you know. She was like, yes. But here's the deal. As a young man, because women in their 30s will say this to you. As a young man, you're not ready for someone who you're having sex with, who you think you're doing what, you're putting it down. You're not ready for someone to look at you and go, what the fuck are you doing? This is my move. No, it isn't. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? It's terrible. You're not ready for that. So we're in the park. She pulls in. This actually is so funny. We pull into the parking lot and she looks at me, we park the car, she looks at me, she goes, help me put the car seats in the back. So we've got out of the car and we fucking put the car seats in the way back, right? There were Cheerios and Yoo-Hoo shit.
Oh, no.
So we start to roll around, and I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't a really experienced dude. Even in college, especially that, I still look. I'm not gonna lie to you. It took me to around 23, 24 to really get used to the fact that the vagina was so far back. I remember even at like 20, I was bouncing around here. Like, what is the, like, do I need a code or something? Like, is it gonna pop open for me? Or is there a password I need for this area? The dick is here, the vagina should be there. Nope, I wasn't used to how close it was to the asshole. Like, I was like, so I guess she got tired of me messing around with the mound area for as long as I did. And she just slapped my hand. She goes, here's what I want you to do. She goes, I want you to lay down on the ground. I had fucking Cheerios stuck to my back. And she gets on top of me. And I go to grab her hips, and she goes, and don't touch me. I said, what do you want me to do? She said, and don't talk either.
Wow.
She just said to me, she looked me dead in the eye and she goes, all you have to do is not fuck this up for me. And then I felt like a scratching post of some kind. I had rug burn. This is back when people had rugs, you know. But it was like, I was like, I'm irritated on the belly area. Yo, she rode, it was like, she did the full 8 seconds, dude, fucking woo! And her dismount was like, it was like an Olympic gymnast. And then, but it's the first time in my life, like, so many things happened, like, she laughed, she slapped me, she cried, like, I was like, what's happening right now? I had no idea. It's the first time I had ever been fucked, you know? Dude, she hopped off me. I was just like, well, do I at least get an orange slice and a Capri Sun?
Funny that.
Mate, that's really good. Yeah.
Bigging up for Terry Blacks as well, the barbecue place in Texas. When he's out.
Okay.
But he was funny.
I love how well he sold that as well.
Yeah.
He enjoys telling that
Oh,
story.
yeah. He had you in the van with him, didn't he?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's
No,
great.
that was great. Yeah.
It's when they go into detail and that bit when he was talking about the front, when he was like, that was funny. Man.
Yeah.
Proper funny. Yeah, he hit the nail on the head there. I think it was a good bit that I enjoyed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
funny
like I
guy.
said, I've not seen him for ages.
No, it's been a
not at
while.
all.
Yeah, it's been a few years.
It's
I
been a
think,
couple of years
hasn't
since
it?
we last
So-
watched him. Yeah, very funny guy.
Yeah,
Enjoyed
good
that.
comedian.
Yeah, good.
Hope you guys enjoyed that as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.